All right, welcome back, everybody. Testing Spitfire Ace for Nigel Hodge and Compass Games. Again, this Vassal module is for testing only and is not available. Um, have some housekeeping to do. I double checked with Nigel, and NCs do not count for experience. And which I promised myself I wasn't going to do, and I ended up doing anyway. I used them, so I kind of had to go back and do some housekeeping on that. So what we come back to is my wingman should have 3 experience, and I should have 2 left after the purchases, and neither one of us should have the expert yet. Um, so my wingman will be able to pick up his expert, so he will lose his and have the expert. So we really didn't lose anything there because I just kind of gave that to him. I just gave that to him not long ago, so that's not a horrible mistake. I did take ours away. We got, I think it was 1 mission with the expert in there, and I think that kind of helped us a tad bit. But we're back on course. We made a mistake, part of testing. We rectified it as much as possible. No, I'm not going to restart the campaign. Sometimes you get the break, sometimes you don't. We have 10 kills. Wingman has 2. We have navigation reflexes. Wingman has just has expert Spitfire. We do keep loose because I was using prestige points for the awards. We got an ace, and we did have them, so nothing's different there. So let's go in now. We've got middle of August, and it is phase two, Eagle Day. There's 6 slots available, and we're going to go in and see how many NCs or what we get. So contact chart, mid-August, we're going to have at least 3. We could have all the way up to 6, and we have 4 fatigue right now. So we roll d6, and we get a 1. Lovely. So we'll have 3 NCs. And they count 0 towards fatigue. We do need to roll a die for each one on C3 to make sure that we don't have operational events. So the first NC, we roll a 3, nothing. Second NC, 4, nothing. Third NC, 4, nothing. So we will go in now, and we will see what we get in the way of contact. So we're going to roll in the R charts for mid-August right here. And we roll 4, which is Southampton in the south. All right, Southampton in the south, and we are south, so we're going to, I guess we'll just put that up here so we don't have to keep grabbing that out. Target, city target, south, raid. That'll be right here. They're still going to have their bombs. We're going to go to the G charts, and we're going to roll early mid-August right here. 7 will be a Stuka again, and that stays a Stuka. That'll be a JU-87. And we'll make sure our JU-87 is cleaned up and ready to go. Put us back here. And that's all clean. So we're ready to go. And then we're going to roll for escorts. Mid-August right here. 8 ME-109 E3. Okay, so there we have it. Let's get the enemy 109 E3 all squared away. And I will just put these over here because somehow my stacks aren't working right, and I'm not going to fix that until I get my save game done. Okay, so we do still have calibrated and we still have loose, so we're good to go on that. And we have calibrated over here. No, we do not, so we will put calibrated over there. JU-87. All right. Now we're going to go to B1, check for ground control, D6, 5. Actually, 2D6, sorry, 5. No ground control. That sucks roll. 9, advantaged. Well, we'll go against the bombers. There, our primary concern is. And advantaged against the bombers. I have that all. There we go. Enemy positions. Advantaged. If advantaged against a bomber, the player shoots first on the long range round of the pass, and then the bomber returns fire. So, sorry about that. So we start advantaged. We'll get the first shot in. There is escorts available, so we will not. Call in our wingman. So that will bring us to our shot. Again, we have 6. I'm going to use up 2 ammo. We have calibrated, so we're actually going to lose 2 hits on this one because of our calibrated guns. Are not as good at long range now, but when we get into close range, we're lethal. And we don't have the experts, so I can no longer use that. So we come in, we draw a card. Under 6, we get 3 minus 2 is 1 hit. One hit on the B2 charts will be, B4 charts rather. And I forgot to aim, but we're going in against bombs. So with me, I always do airframe when we're firing on bombers with bombs. And we use B5 for damage on this one, so it really doesn't matter anyway. And we roll 1 hit, 44, airframe. All right, they get the fire back, and gunner minus 1 hit. And actually it's going to be minus 2 because we're at long range. So 0 hits for them. And we will move 1 closer. Oh, we got to roll D1 too. D1 chart, we roll a 7, no effect. We will move one closer and 0 on this one. Mark off ammo for each gun. And we're going to come in, draw a card. This is simultaneous. We get 5 hits this time. Very nice. And they will come in and get 2 hits. -1 is 1 hit. Nice. So we're going to get 5 hits on them. Let's roll ours first. All simultaneous. Doing this on the fighter damage. First hit, 25. Forward guns. They may not even been able to fire on us in the first one. JU-87, MG-17. There's a gunner. This is where my knowledge of where World War II airplanes is a little lacking. I can't remember. And their armament. Bear with me a second while I double check this, because I just, all of a sudden, I'm not quite sure. One on each wing. Gunner -1. Based on the V series. Offensive armament was 27.92 M17 machine guns, fitted 1 on each wing. The rear gunner, okay, operated 1. Oh, that's why 1 hit. MG-15. So the forward mounted guns, that's what I wanted to know, is the MG-17. And so that is what got damaged. And as you can see, I am out of damaged markers. Something I gotta fix my stacks. Because when I'm returning them a stack, they're going to the wrong one. Oh, we got a new ammo in there too. That goes to the ME-109. That should be right there. Okay. Sorry about that. Alright, so put an op on them. That's the first roll. 5 of them total. Second one, 53. Engine. Third one, 44. Airframe. Fourth one, 46. Airframe, and he's going down. And fifth one, 32. Port wing. And he will get the return fire. And this time, actually, well, it is simultaneous. minus 1 hit. And that's 0. So he don't get anything in on us, and we knock him out of the sky. Go ahead and return all, oh boy. Return all them to deck. That's what's happening. I get the, everything worked fine. Do I put this deck here? And the save game does not like it. So let's just flip this over. So we got the JU 87, took him out. We're gonna have to roll for, let's undo that. Sorry about this. I'm on my Excel sheet update and everything. We got the rolling D for a dogfight. Fighters are present. 8, no effect. Now we go against our friends, or actually not our friends, their friends. And escort orientation will be, we're in mid-August now, so we're going to come here. And the fighters have now been, German fighters have now been informed that they need to fly with the bombers instead of above them, so there's going to be less of a chance for us getting disadvantaged, but not much of a chance. And we're never going to get tailed, so right here, 5, we're going to be head on. All right. So against fighters, we have a +1 now. Okay, so head on means that we're both firing at the same time. I like to just go in balls to the wall. I know a lot of guys do defensive, but while we've got this position, I do have reflexes, which means I can fire first, or I can put him into a compromising position. Let's put him into a compromising position. We now have advantage on him. So we can fire on him. He can't fire on us. He's going to use defensive. 6-2, that's going to be 3 hits on him, and his defensive will be a tight turn, improve his position by 1. So he's going to come here, and then we're going to put 3 hits on him. And that'll go on the B5 fighter damage. Oh, there's that sneeze. 55. Engine. That's going to help us. 1 speed, 2 speed off. Second hit, 52. Engine. Actually, he's inoperable, and he's done now. We go to B9. Engines for each engine to damage. The aircraft loses 2 speed. An engine is knocked out, costs 4 speed. If all the plane's engines are knocked out, it must break off combat and emergency glide to a landing. So basically that means he's knocked down. Third hit will be 44. And that's an airframe hit. Right, that's our 3 hits. 2. And we use up that ammo. He does not get any fire on us because of the maneuver. And we roll for initiative now. So inoperative. I thought that counts as a knockout, but it says in the B9 that costs 4 speed. Well, actually, emergency glide to a landing, so he bails out and is considered knocked out, is my understanding. So down he goes. One way or another, he bails out or is forced down, but he is out also. So we'll give him a red. And with that, we will... I'm going to just leave that there because we're going back to base anyway. We're going to just go ahead and land. I got to put do not stack on them. And landing. We roll 1 die 6, 2 die 6 rather, 11. Ooh. We have no damage. So 11 is a safe landing, and we get to start all over again. Put the city target up here. And go on to our, oh, you know what? D1. We got to do, even we shut him down, we still got to roll for that 7. No effect. All right. Moving on. We go back to raid chart and see what our next raid is. Again, we're in mid-August. Equal day. We roll a 6. Dover, southeast. That'll be a little farther away. At least we're getting something besides convoy channels now, right? And for bombers, mid-August. Oh, bombers, mid-August, 6. Ju-88. And I jumped a little too fast on that one too. That's 12 kills for us. We did get an extra experience point there. And I'm going to go ahead and spend that experience. Excuse me. To purchase the expert. Now we rate it. And we already have the bar. We've got all the awards we can get. We're not going to get any more prestige unless we can somehow wind up with a Victoria's Cross, or mentioned in dispatches if we shoot a lot down. So anyway, back into, we're rolling for escorts next. Long range get used for north, east coast, or London. This is southeast, so that's not going to happen. So it's just these right here that get it. And so we will roll regular. 8. ME-109E3 again. Alright. So we'll get a Ju-88 set up. ME-109 set up already. Take out the Stuka. Put in a Ju-88. Move us back to long range. Everything's clear. B1 for ground control. 5, no ground control again. We're rolling lousy. Interception. Right here, no ground control. 8, head on. We'll definitely come in against the bombers. And head on, no special effects against bombers. So we're going to go ahead and roll. Ours is 6, and we're going to have 3 hits on them. -2 is 1 hit. This is where calibration hurts. And theirs is, oh, and our reflexes are not used yet. And we now have again the expert. Oops. I want to put that right there so we can use that now. All right. So we'll get one hit on them, and this is simultaneous. They get to come back at us. -1, 0 hits. So we'll put one hit on that bomber. And again, we're at the airframe because this is again a bomb area. So we're going to go to B4, which is bomber and group, and we're going to roll once 7 airframe hit. All right, we're going to move one closer. We're going to roll on D1. 7, no effect. We are going to roll again for the fuselage, or the airframe rather. And we have 6 firepower. Oops, we still should have 2 of these. I forgot the rearm. We'll use up one of them now. 6 firepower. Our fire will be a whole group, and their firepower is, return fire is 0. So we're getting extremely lucky here. So group bomber damage, firing at the airframe. We get a controls hit on them, airframe hit on them, gunner hit on them, and a gunner hit. Gunner, B9. Gunners, I believe, are just one off the gunners. I don't even know why I'm looking. I know it is. Gunner is a gunner. So we'll put 1 on there. And back to the group hits. Random times 2, and we fired at the airframe, so that's 2. 8, random wing, odds evens, odds is port. And 1 more. 9, controls. So we've hit them pretty good. And again, they did not do anything to us. And now we're going to move into our zone. But first, we roll in D1. 11. Wingman fires your targeted enemy. 6 firepower, loose formation. So my wingman fires. Fortunately, I didn't use him because it's going to pay off. And that's going to be 5 hits. He's going to light them up. So we go back to the bomber group damage. He's assumed to be firing at the same place as us. 6 is crew injury. We roll 2d6, get a 9, which is the gunner. Increase that. Second hit, 9, controls, he's done. Third hit, 3, no effect. Fourth hit, 10, starboard engine. And fifth hit, 8, random wing. Odds evens, as it is. And our wingman will get a kill. So we don't even need to go in any further. And that bomber kill, I assume that goes to, even though it's not our kill, it goes to our bomber kills for the campaign. And that brings in our ME-109, so that was the D, so we don't have to worry about D chart. Let's get some escort orientation. Mid-August. Oops, 3. Player aircraft is disadvantaged. So, we did not use our reflexes yet, so we will use our reflexes to become... No. Yeah, we can improve one position. So, yeah, we're going to use that to go ahead and make us head on. You know what? No, let's not do that. Flip that. We're going to go ahead, and I think we're going to use our wingman on this one and hope for the best. I don't normally do this, but he can draw 2 cards. And wingman, busy, no help. That's why we didn't. And we'll draw the second card and use his expert. Busy, no help. That sucked. So we're going to get a 6 attack against us from the 109. 4 hits. And that will be on the fighter damage chart. 25. Forward guns. Yep, that was a mistake. Odds, evens. Evens it is. And second hit. .16 radio. Can't even call our wingman in anymore. I'll pull that over there. Third hit. 12 rear gun. We don't have one. That's minor. And fourth hit. 42. Starboard wing. And that's our 3 hits against us. Alright, still rolling D1, but our wingman has already been used. So we hope, and we got a no effect. Now we have initiative. And initiative is our speeds.
There's a speed.
Sorry about that, getting interrupted. Initiative. Alright, their speed and our speed are both 17. And I'm all out of whack. 17. 17, okay. Excuse me a second. Um, 17. We have an A swingman. No, we don't. We don't have situational. We're not green. Not light wounded. Not lost. We are an ace, so we go to 18. So we have 18. They have 17. We roll. Germans are the red. We're the blue. That's going to be even. No change. And now we're going to use our reflexes to even things up a little bit. Right. So we will be head on against them. We're both going to fire. We only have a 3 firepower now. They have, oops, we forgot to roll a D6 for their rockets too. And that's a 6. So they will no longer have them. That's out of ammo. So it'll be our 3 against their 2. We're going to draw. 3. That'll be group for us, and for them 2, 1 hit. So a group for us on them. And we do airframe on them, and because we're aimed at everything. So group for fighters or Stukas is always airframe with random hits being made against the fighter damage chart. That's what I thought. Okay, so group on them. Air controls, airframe, gunner, and gunner is no effect against the fighter. Random times 2 is 53. Engine and 45 airframe. So he's going to go down. And we've got to put up with 1 hit from him. On us, that will be 24. Forward guns, that's our other gun. So we took out the fighter. We get another kill. And we're going to go home and land. And we're going to have a minus, nope, we have a radio out, but that's it. So landing, we roll 2d6, 5. And that's an easy land. So we've made it through that one. Now I gotta look at fatigue charts. Effects of fatigue. Ooh, I thought I put that one in here. And I didn't. We're starting to get it up there a little bit. Fatigue, we're at now fatigue 5. At fatigue 6. Now I'm gonna have to check this. We get an extra, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we've spent 5, so. Yeah, so we don't get any experience yet. We can't get any more promotions. We shot two down that time. I think that's everything. Let's go put all these back in the deck. Flip him back over. JU-88, put all them back in the deck. And sorry about the noise. Somewhere over here is my deck, and I can't figure out where it is, so we're not going to worry about that too much. We'll put us back down here and reset our damage. Flip. Inopt. Get our ammo back over. And I think we're ready to go. City targets we'll put over here. I'm going to check our raid. Again, mid-August. We roll an 8, which is airfields south. All right. We're going to catch them on their way. We will check for bombers. Mid-August. Oh, that's again mid-August. 8. Dornier 17. and escort. It's 8. ME-109 E3. Okay. B charts, ground control, 2D6. Oh boy, we cannot catch a roll. No ground control again. Interception, 6. Head on. Well, we'll take that because that's better than nothing. So against the DO, 17. Oh, come on, Greg. It's a DO 17. We're going to go for the airframe. Coming in from long range. And here we go. We're going to get rid of ammo. Oops, delete, not flip. And draw a card. And 6 is 5 hits, minus 2 is 3 hits. And they fire back minus 1. So they'll get nothing again. So we get 3 hits on them. Nothing in return. Firing at the airframe. 5. Airframe plus gunner. That'll help us next time. Second hit, 8. Random wing, odds evens. Evens will be starboard. Third hit will be 6. Crew injury. 5 is a gunner. And that's it for the first round. We roll in D1. 8, no effect. We move 1 closer. We roll again. I'm not going to use reflexes and stuff. I'm going to keep that going. If I don't like my roll, I'll use the expert. 6. Get rid of some ammo. 3. I think we could do better than that, but you know what? Yeah, let's try it. Flip that. One more. There, that was a good one. 5. So good use. 5 hits on them, and they fire back at us. Minus 2 because the gunner hits. They will again not get us. We're going to have 5 hits on their fuselage, or their airframe rather. Same deal. First hit, 45 is 9. Control hit. Second hit is 12. Bombay. And on a Bombay hit, we go down here and we roll 2d6. And we get an 8, which is an airframe hit. And we're not firing cannon. Okay, so we didn't get that lucky hit on that one, but we got a airframe. It takes him 1 away from being shot down anyway. Third hit will be 33, or 6 rather. Crew injury. 7 will be the gunner again. Fourth hit, 25, or 7 rather. That'll be an airframe. He's going down. And last hit, 7. Airframe, can't get any more than that. And they missed us, so he is going down. And we get yet another kill. We will roll D1, 6, no effect. And now we will find out where we are with the 109 escorts. That's a B orientation. Mid-August, roll 1 die 6, 2. We're disadvantaged. We did not use our reflexes yet, so we use them now. Yeah, let's use them now. Didn't work out too well last time, so we're just going to go ahead and come in head on. We're going to add 1 hits against a fighter. We still have 6. Get rid of some ammo. Or 4 hits for us, which will actually be 5 because of our calibrated guns. And we're also going to put up with their firepower of 6. 5 hits from them. This is going to hurt. All right. We'll do our 5 first. First hit against our 65 bombs. We don't have any. That's a minor damage, or bombs is air, not minor. Bombs is airframe hit. Airframe hit. Okay, so we take an airframe hit. Second hit, 9, or not 9, 54 is an engine hit. Third hit, 65 is another fuse airframe hit. Ooh. Fourth hit, 31 is a minor, and the fifth hit is 12 rear gun. That's nothing. Oh boy. So we get to do our 5 hits on the ME-109 now. First hit, and let's roll their 1d6 for their guns right now too. 1. They get to keep firing, so we hope we knock them out. 5 hits against them because of our calibrated guns. 12 or 66 is a fuel tank hit. And 2d6 minus 2. 8, 6 is leaking. Leaking tanks require immediate landing after the combat and the current endurance box is complete. So that's really no effect against the German. Second hit, 44 airframe. Third hit, 34 controls. Fourth hit, 33 port wing. Come on, controls or wing or fuel tank. Or fifth hit, 23 tail. Damn. Well, we ripped him a new a-hole, but it's not quite enough. And this is going to hurt because now we lose 2 speed. And he did not. So we have a 17. He has a 6. We have a 15. He has a 17. We gain 1 because we're in an ace. So that's 17 to 16 to their favor. Oh, yes. And D1. No effect. So we're going to roll. Blue will be us. Red will be them. 6 and 6. So no change for 0. So the engine hit didn't really hurt us. Man. We're going to have to just go in firing. We still got ammo. We've got calibrated guns. Head on again. Here we go. 6 on 6. 2 hits for us. We got 3 hits actually. 5 hits for them. This could be bad. I knew I shouldn't have done it. I should have tried defensive. That would have given me an improved position by 2, but we still would have had to put up with their 5 hits. So regardless, this is going to be ugly. We put 3 hits on them, so let's figure out they are first. See if we survive this or not. 62 will be a crew injury. 10, gunner. They don't have a gunner, so that's a miss. So that's not going to hurt us. That really sucks. That was one of our 3 hits. Second hit, 44. Airframe, that'll take them out. Third final hit is minor. So he's going down. It's just we go down too. So we're going to put red on him because that's another kill. Go to 15. But do we survive it? That's why we don't want to keep going head to head. 5 hits on us. First one, 21, minor. Second one, 15, radio. Third one, 12, rear gun. Fourth one, 65, bombs. That's a airframe, and yes, we're going down. Fifth one, 14, landing gear, doesn't matter. We can actually, airframe. Do we get shot down or do we, I think we have the parachute. Is destroyed, pilot bails out, yes. We have to parachute, 1 dies 6, 2. We're fine. We parachuted out, shot down, parachuted fine. And that will give us another fatigue 1. And I really need to look that up. I forgot to do that. All right. That is the end of mid-August. We did fine, other than the fact that we got shot down at the very last. But at least we survived that. And in this game, the crews will hit you right back up. Fortunately, we were over England, so we'll be right back to our base in time for the next run. And I'm just real quick looking fatigue up to see what my effects of fatigue are here. +1 to parachute rolls. So that would have been a 3 on our parachute roll, still fine. So we're really not doing too badly. 7 fatigue now. We're still in the +1 to parachute rolls. It starts affecting initiative and landing soon. So, we're not doing badly, but we're getting pretty hit up. Let's discard all these, reshuffle the cards, and we will be back to do late August. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you have a great night.